with Traolach O Riordain and
Ailish Keegan,
yes.
And they are here with putting on an Irish Christmas in Montana, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Awesome. And so you guys have some events going on this weekend.
We do, actually. We've been doing this for the past number of years. We, about 4 years ago, we decided that the Christmas season here needed some Irish spice. So what we did is that we brought in some performers from outside, and then somebody said, you know, bringing in performers from outside is a bit like going to the store for a bottle of milk when you got a cow at home. We look at all the talented musicians, singers and dancers we have here in Montana, and a lot of them with an Irish heritage and connection to it all as well. So we said, okay, why don't we just draw on what we have here? And we were very fortunate when we have people from Ireland who are like Ailish alongside me, champion fiddle player, and then we have the Irish Americans. Anytime you bring the Irish and the Irish Americans together, you get chaos, but actually an awful lot of creativity. And I'm telling you something, I went up last night to look at them rehearsing, and I swear to God, the energy coming off that stage, you know, was powerful, you know, powerful. There's an awful lot of credit due to everybody who was worked to make this happen. It's going to be a great show.
Yeah. And so when is the show?
The show is actually, the first one is on Sunday at 7:30 at the Recital Hall. Saturday at 7:30. What am I talking about? It's very early in the morning for me.
I understand.
So that's tomorrow. Yeah.
That's tomorrow at 7:30 and at the Recital Hall, and the tickets are for a family at $20. And as we've been saying to people, a family is parents and 2 kids, 20 kids. We don't care how many kids you got to bring them along, because this is all about the kids and the next generation. Nice. Anyway, awesome. There's $15 general admission, $10 for seniors and for Friends of Irish Studies, and $5 for students. Awesome. And then the second performance is on Sunday at 3 o'clock. That's the kind of matinee.
And it's all at the Music Recital Hall.
At the University of Montana, that's correct.
It's the piano-shaped building. Most people say it's not the piano-shaped building. A lot of the people at the university say it's not piano-shaped, and I say it's piano-shaped. It looks piano-shaped.
It looks piano-shaped, and the way the things are looks like keys as well. Like if you look at the windows in front of it, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is piano-shaped. What kind of piano do these people have? You know, but anyway, so that's I suppose the long and the short of it. And again, like, we want to thank those who've helped us to make it possible, like the Ancient Order of Hibernians, LMG Security, and Ireland Tile and Marble, for all their support for this, and of course the Friends of Irish Studies. You know, I've done enough talking. Have you? I tried her out of bed this morning. Come in here.
I may as well do something. So yeah.
That was great. How long have you been playing the fiddle for?
Since I was this size.
Yeah.
Quite a while.
That's awesome. That's
You were
really
8, weren't you, when you started? Or 7?
8 or 9, I think.
8 or 9. Yeah. Cool. Do you play anywhere else around town?
And well, there's a great group that play in the Union Club actually on a Friday night, so I join them sometimes.
Nice.
I actually, I talk about events on the show, so I always talk about the Irish music that they
Yeah.
play at the Union.
Yeah. I came across them. I'm only here since August, but I came across them pretty early on. They're great people. So yeah.
Good. That's fun. Awesome. Well, is there anything else that you guys want to tell us?
Well, I think that's just to bring everybody along. This is a big family event, and that it will help as well, the Irish Studies program, and help us to bring more musicians, because we're also looking at having a spring series of concerts that we have been doing. And again, we just have to kind of depend on the community to support our events, which will give us the resources to go ahead with this as well. We have one other thing that might be of interest to people, because I know people are agonising over Christmas gifts at the moment.
Oh, yes.
And we have a trip to Ireland. It's a raffle. We do it every 2 years. The tickets are $5 each. Our book is 6 for $25. But these things make great stocking stuffers. So if you're wondering about you know, getting a stocking stuffer for some work colleague friend. If there's somebody you don't like, we can actually send them on a one-way trip to Ireland. But either way, it's a great stocking stuffer. It's a nice little gesture, and it goes to help the program. And you can pick up tickets at Rock and Rudy's, or you can get a hold of us at the Friends of Irish Studies .com.
Awesome.
So that's it. But I would encourage people to come along and bring the kids in particular, because all this, of course, depends on the kids getting involved now and learning the music and learning the dance and making sure that culture that has come down to us, that we actually do our part to pass it on, and we're passing it down to the next generation. You know, it's like a kind of a responsibility. I try and think of a kind of a more profound expression here, like, you know, to say this, but yeah, it's like the torch has been passed on to us now. We are kind of have the responsibility of passing it on to the next generation. And it's things like this when you bring the Irish and Irish American, and you see, like, when they get together, just how creative they are, like, you know, and you say to yourself, wow, you know, there really is a future for Irish culture, particularly in Montana, because Montana is a really special place and a very Irish place, as you know. So it's great to have this opportunity. It's great to be in a place we have so many wonderful singers and dancers and musicians, and it's great to have the Irish connection. You know, as I said earlier, the whole culture survived because of a collaboration between Irish America and the Irish in Ireland anyway. So this is all part of something that has very has a history, you know, going way back.
Yep, and this something is happening this weekend at 7:30 p.m. at the Music Recital Hall. And if you missed it, you can always watch it on Sunday at 3 p.m. Did I say that all right?
You did. You guys are all over that. That's the Irish Christmas in Montana. Saturday, 7:30, UM Recital Hall, and Sunday, 3 p.m. again in the UM Recital Hall.
So when you're done watching the Parade of Lights, rush on down to the Music Recital Hall.
Yep.
Absolutely, and bring your family, friends, in-laws, outlaws, anybody along. We're going to have a great time because the music they were playing last night, we get the dead up to dance. It's incredible.
Awesome. Awesome.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much,
Thanks for
you guys.
having us.
Thank you.